Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Take a look at this video here. But why did the homeowner say, just let it burn? We'll tell you.
Also, vandals cause a catastrophic power failure at a Yakima area doctor's office. Also ahead.
Well, it fills the need in a variety of different ways. Increased jobs.
We take you back in time with the Port of Kennewick. We'll tell you why.
And Stacy is here.
And the shaking camera says it all. Gusty winds all day today and potentially record-shattering snow. I'll tell you where that's expected. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
And a very good Thursday evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is March the 13th. We begin tonight with this story. MultiCare's Orthopedics Northwest in Yakima has temporarily shut down due to what they're calling a catastrophic power failure. The Rainier building, where that facility is located, had this power failure early this morning. MultiCare officials say it happened after someone vandalized a critical piece of equipment. The Yakima Fire Department and Pacific Power responded and shut down all power to the facility.
Safety of our patients and staff remains our highest priority. We're happy to report that there were no injuries resulting from this incident.
MultiCare officials say they do not have an estimated time for when power will be restored and that they are reaching out to patients to reschedule appointments.
In the meantime, the restrooms at the Heights at Red Mountain Park in West Richland are once again closed until further notice due to vandalism. The city says the damage occurred between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sunday, March 9th. These restrooms had only recently reopened on Monday, March 3rd after being closed since October 31st, 2024 for repairs also caused by vandalism. Residents with any information on the events at the restroom are now encouraged to report it by calling the non-emergency police number. Turning to a crime alert now, Kylie Toll, the Yakima woman accused of manslaughter in the death of her baby, has pleaded not guilty to all charges. Those charges include manslaughter, criminal mistreatment, family abandonment, and in another case, animal cruelty. Toll is still in custody in the Yakima County Jail, and her bail remains at $25,000. Her next hearing is set for April 17th in Yakima County Superior Court.
The Umatilla School District was in lockdown for part of the morning. This after a man with several out-of-state warrants for attempted assault, robbery, burglary, and even first-degree murder was seen walking around the area of 6th and L Street. This was shortly after 8 o'clock in the morning. Police say they tried to stop him, but he ran, which prompted these school lockdowns. Officials tell us they eventually took 31-year-old Damian Lee Williams into custody without incident to the Umatilla County Jail.
Well, folks, it is another First Alert weather day. High wind is the big story, and due to that, Interstate 82 between milepost 82 at Prosser and milepost 132 at the Oregon state line, we've got a travel alert for you.
We do. The movement of mobile homes is restricted. WashDOT says because of the weather-related nature of this restriction, an estimated end time is not yet available. So yes, lots of windy weather today, but the big question, how long will it continue?
All right, Stacy Lee joining us now with more.
Well, good news on the wind front. It should die down. On the snow front, we're still seeing light snow showers moving through northeastern Oregon towards the La Grande area. Ukiah is seeing a little bit of snow just outside of Heppner and south of Pilot Rock. So the active weather continues. We have winter storm alerts through the area. Stevens Pass looking at another 2 to 4 inches tonight. Snoqualmie Pass up to 5 more inches tonight. East slopes of the Cascades another 3 inches. Plus we're dealing with gusty winds there as well. Let's look outside. We've been seeing our camera shaking around. We're seeing sustained winds right now at 16 miles an hour, 53 degrees. It's been feeling chilly because the wind gusts are making it feel even colder. We are seeing gusts right now between 25 and 30 miles an hour in the Tri-Cities and Hanford area, 28-mile-an-hour gusts in Sunnyside. The wind will start to die down tonight after midnight. Things will get quieter and temperatures are going to cool back down as we have a cold front pushing through. So look for partly partly cloudy and breezy winds dying down later tonight. More rain and heavy mountain snow. We're talking about, well, record-breaking snow coming to one part of our area. Breezy to gusty winds return on Saturday. And tonight, the total lunar eclipse. Are we going to be able to see it? I'll give you all the details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Now to Fire Watch, what started out as a routine training night for some Franklin County firefighters turned into a real-life scenario.
Yeah, you have to see this video here. Look at these incredible flames. My goodness. Volunteer firefighters with Franklin County Fire District 4 responded to a call to a house fire last night. It was on Russell Road, just outside of Basin City. When fire crews got there, they say they found that house on fire and began starting to battle those flames. But when the property owner showed up, firefighters were told they could let it burn. That's when FCFD4 Fire Chief Steve Cooper says the firefighters took full advantage of this opportunity. Firefighters put out the fire only to start it back up again. Chief Cooper says the fire crew doesn't get a chance like this very often.
So in our fire district, we're all volunteers. So some of these kinds of trainings like this are great for our teamwork and our leadership and our learning experience. You know, we only have about 4 to 5 structure fires a year. We're pretty much 85% wildland fires in our fire district. So whenever we can get an opportunity to train on something like this, we take advantage of it.
That burning abandoned home came at the right time. Turns out the firefighters were already gathered together for training, as we mentioned, something they do Wednesday nights to help keep their skills sharp. No one was hurt, and the cause of the fire is under investigation.
And take a look at this. Just before 2:30 this morning at Benton County Fire District 1, firefighters responded to Two Rivers Park in Benton County after deputies with the Benton County Sheriff's Office found the restrooms fully engulfed in flames. Crews quickly extinguished the blaze and searched the building to confirm nobody was inside. It appears that the fire started on the outside of the structure. Cause still under investigation. Anyone with information, though, about how this fire started asked to contact the Sheriff's Office. Following up now, we have a new update tonight from the Tri-City Americans. The team says defenseman Terrell Goldsmith has been released from a local hospital. This happening last night. He's currently resting at home. The team says he will continue to be monitored by the Americans medical staff. This comes after a fight on Tuesday night during a matchup with the Seattle Thunderbirds at the Toyota Center. During the second period, Goldsmith was hit in the face and then became unresponsive. Fans described seeing Goldsmith land hard on the ice, and then he began seizing.
Drone use is increasing for law enforcement in Washington state, including at the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. Deputies using drones as an extra eye in the sky for missing persons cases, search and rescue missions, or chasing down suspects on the run. But sometimes other people's drones cause problems, often because they're confused about the rules.
Individuals that don't know the regulations, they tend to go into areas there's no fly zones. They also tend to might violate people's privacies by hovering over their property or looking at people or watching people.
Well, coming up on the news at 6, we'll have a breakdown of how the Sheriff's Office uses drones and how residents can do so safely and legally.
The City of Zillah and Yakima County Development Association launching a 3-part outreach series to support local businesses. The free events designed to connect business owners in the greater Zillah area with resources and services to support their operations and expansion, and for the city to hear from businesses, contractors, and developers on how they can improve.
The biggest goal is to listen to businesses of all shapes and sizes in the community and really focus on making Zillah even more business friendly to continue the economic growth that we're seeing right now.
The first event will be held from noon to 2 p.m. on March 18th at the Zillah Civic Center. Attendees can register ahead of time to set up a one-on-one session with experts on funding, workforce development, and expansion strategies. And turning to local living, building a community staple in the Tri-Cities, celebrating a big milestone. The Port of Kennewick has been building up the area for 110 years. A port district is an economic development entity responsible for building infrastructure, revitalizing neighborhoods, and creating public spaces to spur private sector investments. In March of 1915, a citizen vote established the Port of Kennewick, making it the first port in eastern Washington and the 5th in the state.
We used to do a lot of industrial. We used to do rail. We've divested, gotten rid of all of our rail holdings, a lot of our land holdings. We're really focused on economic development by revitalizing neighborhoods, improving Clover Island for the public benefit, creating recreational opportunities for the citizens.
The port, which started as a 5-square-mile district, now spans 485 square miles, including Vista Field. Now, she also said the port recently closed on a third business at Vista Field, Columbia Point Eye Care, which purchased Lot 31. The optical and retail space will be 1,500 square feet and is expected to begin construction within 90 days, with completion slated for this fall. Apple Valley News Now, live at 5 is just getting started. We've got more local news ahead for you.
Yes, we do, including this. The College Place School District is working on a new 11,000 square foot indoor field house. We have the details.
And let's go to a live picture outside from our SkyCam network. This is in Yakima. It is another First Alert weather day. Stacy's back with a full look at your First Alert forecast.
And hey, a quick reminder for you, download our brand new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. It's easy to do. Just scan that QR code right there on your screen and you can download it straight to your phone. We'll be right back.
Buckle up, Sam. It's truck month.
It's time for the best deals across the full lineup. F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. We've got Maverick and Ranger fully prepared. This event is so big, it has something in it for everyone.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details. Got a birthday coming up? Celebrating a big win? Or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
Buckle up, Sam. It's truck month.
It's time for the best deals across the full lineup. F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. We've got Maverick and Ranger fully prepared. This event is so big, it has something in it for everyone.
Kraken, Utah. Pregame is 6:30. Friday on Apple Valley News Now.
You're watching Apple Valley News Now live at 5. Welcome back. The Pasco School District two-way dual language program is now open for families interested in enrolling their students.
Here's what we know. Any student who lives in Pasco and is 5 years old at the beginning of their kinder year before their first day of school can enroll in the program. The Pasco School District says all of its 18 elementary schools offer a two-way dual language program. Students will be able to learn Spanish and English, or at one of the elementary schools, Russian. PSD says one of the goals of this program is to promote cultural diversity.
The foundation of what we do is sociocultural competence. We want to amplify the voices of our community, and we want our students to be able to celebrate and recognize the different cultures and people around in our area and in our classrooms.
The deadline to apply is May 30th, which is also when the application closes. The selection process as to who is in the program is through a lottery system that is randomized online.
The Polar Plunge is right around the corner, and community members are gearing up to make a frigid dip, all to support a good cause. Special Olympics Tri-Cities. The Special Olympics in Washington is celebrating 50 years of empowering athletes. Kobe Bauer, the Special Olympics coordinator in the Tri-Cities, says community sport support means everything, not just to her, but to the athletes who rely on these programs.
For them, it is their community within a community, so it's everything, where they can be with people the same as them and they can just have fun and relax.
Now, for the athletes, the Polar Plunge provides the support they need to stay active in sports and engaged in their community. Bauer also telling us these athletes are truly inspiring. Coming up tonight at 6:30, our Dan Hansen will have more, but the Polar Plunge for now takes place Saturday, March 22nd at Columbia Point Marina. That's in Richland. Administration and registration starts at 10 a.m.
Well, big things are happening at College Place. The school district is laying the groundwork for an 11,000 square foot indoor field house set to transform their district campus. The superintendent says this new incoming facility aims to enhance the services they provide to students within their school district better. The superintendent says as of right now, their current space is limited and pretty overcrowded for their indoor facilities such as PE, sports, and other activities. The superintendent says this new indoor facility is being made possible through a grant and by saving wisely in their school budget to help prepare for a big project like this.
Accumulate interest on our savings, kind of like you and I do in our own accounts, but with more money in an account generates more, which also brought in quite a bit of money that will be able to be kind of the other half to match that. And by doing that, we don't have to go out and ask for a penny from our community.
As for the timeline for this new project, the superintendent says they are working on nailing down an architect right now. Next, he says he's hopeful to break ground this fall with the new indoor field house being complete by the fall of 2026.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a First Alert Weather Day, we're going to just call it a First Alert Weather Week, mainly for our mountain areas, as we saw some heavy snow falling in the Cascades, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. Now, we're looking outside. Look at those big fluffy clouds in Pasco right now, 53 degrees, still blustery winds. Our cameras have been shaking around throughout the day. That's not stopping these people from playing a little soccer out there tonight. All right, temperatures around the area still mild, 40s and 50s all through our area. We're already cooling down to 42 in Pendleton. Now, we do have a cold front moving through the area, so you're noticing some of those higher elevations already down in the 20s tonight. Radar and satellite very active, the first of several systems. Look at this massive system out on the coast that is swinging in. We saw a couple of feet of snow in the Sierra Nevadas. Guess who's getting the next big punch? It's going to be this area of Oregon. We're talking 1 to 3 feet of snow in the upper elevations of the Oregon Cascades. That's for the first part of the weekend. The later part of the weekend, weekend, we're going to see that amount of heavy snow possible for the northern portion of the Cascades in our region. So next wave mostly impacting Oregon here. This is tomorrow. And then on Saturday, check that out. Very massive. That could be some record-breaking snow there for most of Oregon and central Oregon. Let's take a look at our futurecast. We're keeping a close eye on the clouds clearing out tonight because there is a lunar eclipse. Now, pay attention. Here's 11 to midnight. That's when you're going to be in the full totality of that lunar eclipse. And you know what? Tri-Cities looking pretty good. Even Yakima has a pretty good chance of seeing that eclipse tonight. Mountains will continue to see some snow showers through the area. And then we have that big band coming up from the south, impacting our Cascade Mountains here in Washington, but more so in Oregon. We'll also see impacts here across I-84. The biggest impact we've been seeing today has been those strong gusty winds. And again, high-profile vehicles mostly impacted on our highways. Here's our first alert weather forecast all the way through 4 a.m. on Tuesday. Stevens Pass, Highway 12, I-90, all impacted by this. So we're expecting around 9 inches to fall by Saturday across Snoqualmie Pass, 8 inches Sunday into Monday at Snoqualmie. Now that's at pass level. The upper elevations will be acquiring much more snow than that, and still a nice amount for Tollgate and Cabbage Hill. Temperatures tonight cooler than we've been seeing. We're dropping down below that freezing level. Grab your coat. It's going to be a little snippy, and you'll feel that chill in the air. If you're hitting the road, it's going to be wet on the west side. You could even see a little rain mix with snow in Seattle. The trick will be getting across those passes at pivotal times. Very wet on the Oregon coast and in the Portland area. And if you're going up to the Spokane area, also very active weather. Could see some slick roads on Saturday and Sunday. Here's that 7-day planner. We're going to kind of be in between systems here locally on Pi Day tomorrow. Thunder showers possible on Saturday. Look for those breezy to gusty winds even on St. Patty's Day. So active weather going forward. Pi Day Friday, we've got active weather with windy conditions once again through the Yakima Valley. Ellensburg also very blustery in those regions. Chilly overnight lows below freezing for several days. And we could even see a little rain mix with snow in those early morning hours Saturday and Sunday. Remember, the biggest impacts for the biggest part of the system coming Sunday into Monday for Washington State. Saturday is going to be the impact for Oregon. So Central Oregon, when I read anywhere from 1 to 3 feet, kind of like what they had in the Sierra Nevadas, that's could be some record-breaking snow for the month of March, guys. But you know what? We need the snowpack. It's very important, especially this time of year. That really fills up those reservoirs, and they really have had a drought in Central Oregon, so that'll be good stuff for them.
Yeah, it certainly will. And hey, you know what I was learning today?
What?
1 week left of winter.
There you go.
Oh,
good job.
Yeah,
officially.
I haven't reminded you guys lately, but I'll be on that.
I know. I need my countdown. We're at the tail end of it, folks.
Yeah, almost mid-March now. Unbelievable. All right. Thank you, Stacey. Up next, we have the Spotlight. Don't go anywhere.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great phone and the right phone plan for you. You can get 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
That's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
Because you get both.
US Cellular, built for us. Seattle-born stand-up comedian and impressionist Adam Ray, live at Legends Casino, Friday, July 11th. Known best for his Netflix special, Adam Ray is Dr. Phil Unleashed, as well as his popular YouTube channel.
If you don't know what Citizens App is, it's an app you can put on your phone that notifies you of all the danger that's lurking. That sounds like fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people cooking for Cocoa Puffs right outside your door.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Adam Ray, live on July 11th at Legends Casino in Toppenish.
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business. We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee you when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV, we make
camping fun! Welcome to Always Home, where compassionate care meets the warmth of family. Our dedicated, fully licensed caregivers provide round-the-clock support in a nurturing environment that truly feels like home. From personalized care plans to engaging activities, we ensure every member maintains their dignity and independence while receiving the highest quality of care at an all-inclusive locked-in rate. Experience the difference in our community at our new homes. Visit us at alwayshome-afh.com to book your tour today.
I just turned 37 and I found a lump. By the time that I had it checked out and was able to get in and see a doctor and all that, I was at stage 3. Part of the reason I think that I didn't go get it checked out right away is that I was really scared. When I got the call it was gone, it was such a huge relief. Even if you don't feel that it's in you, that you have a lump or you have a reason to get checked, you are a woman, get checked.
We all have a friend who loves the McDonald's hot, crispy Filet-O-Fish. My friend, you could be that friend.
Friends don't let friends miss buy one, add one for $1 on these classics.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride.
But I already paid.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's do the spotlight tonight. It comes from the Richland School District. Big congrats to Tara Parker. She's a receptionist at Richland High School. She is the 2025 Classified Staff of the Year. The district says Tara has been a part of the Bomber family since 2017, and during that time, she's become so much more than just the school's receptionist. They say she is the heart of the building. Have an idea for the spotlight? You see it weeknights here at 5. Send me an email, areed@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Final weather when we come back.
Kraken, Utah. Pregame is 6:30. Friday on Apple Valley News Now.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
from design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings on premium mattress sets.
Like $99 for each piece on any size mattress.
Or $5.99 for a king-size Sealy plush mattress.
Even a queen-size Sealy plush mattress for $3.99.
Beat the buzzer. With crazy prices like this, they won't last long.
Get here before Markdown Madness ends March 31st.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
To see if you qualify for Hanford worker compensation, please call Smart Law for a free consultation at 509-735-5555. Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses, including neurological, respiratory and heart conditions, cancers, and beryllium-related disorders. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Call Smart Law at 509-735-5555 for Hanford worker compensation. Smart Law, smart choice.
You used to love these shoes, but they aren't you anymore. So why not donate them to your local Goodwill? Proceeds from Goodwill sales fund programs that provide specialized training and support for people with disabilities, helping them develop essential workplace skills, promoting inclusivity and empowerment. Job seekers who will one day walk in someone else's shoes, perhaps yours, and proudly share stories about their awesome Goodwill find. When you donate to Goodwill, you'll know the future's in great hands. And shoes. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
At Fred's, discover the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. This spacious GE French door refrigerator is on sale now for only $15.99. With a large capacity of 27 cubic feet, this refrigerator will easily store large or bulk food items with 3 full-width shelves. We sell appliances, only appliances.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland and started her broadcast career in Eastern Washington. After jobs in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back home to wake you up each morning. Jade Elliott, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Next ET, Brad Pitt gets hearts racing.
It was really good fun.
New scenes from F1, plus our night out with Jamie Foxx and Amanda Seyfried gets us hyped for
Mamma Mia 3 is happening.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. All right, tonight's a big night, a celestial event that we haven't seen since, I guess, 2022 was the last full lunar eclipse. And if we can cut to the screen, here's what a lunar eclipse is. The Earth is between the sun and the moon. The Earth then casts a shadow onto the moon. So that's what's going to happen. And tonight in particular, I'm going to zoom forward, it's going to come in the form as a bright red globe. So they call it a blood moon tonight. So pretty exciting stuff. There is a look at the timing. You'll start to see things starting to happen around 10-ish. By 11:30 tonight is when we'll be in the full eclipse. So you've got a 1 hour window, 11:30 to 12:30 a.m. So all of my weather photog people, get out there with your super duper really high-res cameras and get them out there. Again, it's a 1 hour window. And let's keep in mind that hopefully those clouds will stay clear out of our area tonight and allow everybody to see the lunar eclipse. We're not going to see another one for quite some time. So.
All right, so we have to take full advantage and stay up late.
Yeah. Snap the pictures.
On a school night. All right, that'll do it for us. Thanks for watching.
World News is next. We're back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
See you then.